Hello everybody, welcome to some more
Hamburger.
more dungeons, and occasionally a dragon. Say hello everybody.
Dragon that I get to fuck.
I'm gonna stick you in the cum jar. First dragon we meet, go
No,
into the cum
no,
jar.
no.
Very first dragon.
No,
You're gonna
no,
get gang
no.
banged by like 45 dragon cocks. It's
I'm gonna
all
push
you.
Olohorn into it. I'm gonna push Olohorn into the cum jar.
Yep.
I'm just imagining
Nah.
like
Wait,
like the end
did
of
you go
Lord of the
yeah?
Rings.
In the cum jar.
I'm just imagining the end of Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings where they push Gollum into the fucking lava, but it's just him falling slowly into a vat of cum.
That
Anyway,
is-
who wants to do the recap?
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Olohorn, you didn't even
You-
fucking try with that one,
You
buddy. That was like a
didn't
solid
try, no.
45 minutes later,
Dude,
bud.
holy
What?
shit.
I was
Yeah, you
so
said
slow.
that last.
It was literally,
so slow,
it was
dog.
like a
Fucking serious?
several
Yes.
second delay.
Before more.
That
Yes.
sucks
I'm
ass, bro. I don't know what to tell
sorry.
you.
Before more. What the hell?
Sorry,
Oh,
dog.
You gotta learn how latency works,
suck.
gamer. You don't know what to tell you. So please,
I
give us the recap.
I was accounting for latency.
Well,
Anyways, so what happened?
yeah.
We went into the Goblin Village, after we crossed some sticky shit.
I was
and
worried you weren't gonna talk about the sticky shit
The
for
whole
a
party
second.
got split up instantly.
Yeah,
The whole party got split up instantly. Tammy went to do a tour, and so did Mort. But Placid got taken to reception, and he went to. Where was it that he went to?
He was sent to reception, but he wound up being received at the farming sector where they were worm farming. And now he's doing worm weeds in a little
Okay,
cave.
yeah, he went worming,
He went worming.
and I was
Yeah,
partying with the
worm-lot.
king.
Yeah. I can't believe
And
you just
they
flat
went
out
to go get
ignored the
Placid
ticks.
back is the last thing that happened.
Well, you're just not gonna bring up the ticks at all? Did they mean nothing to you?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Wow.
Thumbs up,
Yes.
worm in
Kinda,
the worm right
such
now.
a dick move. Doesn't give a single fuck about the ticks.
I love how I got fucking him to laugh.
No,
I,
fuck those
I only
ticks.
got Olohorn to laugh, but no one else.
So,
Oh.
I guess since no one else gives a shit about tick, and tick, does everyone remember where they left off last time? Each individual person.
I was speaking with
farming
Tick.
district.
So y'all want to roll a d20
Yeah.
to see who
I
we're
was-
starting
I
with?
was partying hard.
Yeah.
You are partying, in fact.
Hardy har.
Har,
Um,
har, 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 har,
Is
har,
my
har,
delay
har.
really that bad?
It's really bad. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna count 1 to 5, and I want you to say hello when I say 5. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Hello.
9. Holy shit! It
Oh
went to
my
9.
God.
I got to
Dude,
9.
you got to 9, yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
my God.
Yeah, so there's a
Hold on,
solid
give me a
4-second
second.
delay. That's pretty
Bro
funny.
Damn.
immediately dipped after hearing that.
Yeah.
4-second delay kills himself.
Hey, can't blame the man. All right, roll your d20, Olohorn and
I
Mort.
already rolled mine.
I know, I saw.
Okay.
Roll it in D&D chat just for this. Don't roll your regular dice. Roll it in the chat for just this one at least. So that way we're
Fine,
on
let me just-
even-
He needs a second. He needs a second to process it.
He needs to
because
get
you're
it up.
retarded.
He needs that blue chew. The fuck was that noise?
Are you okay?
Yeah, it sounds like
Is
somebody
your
shot
house getting robbed?
I don't know. It sounds like somebody shot a fucking firework at my window.
No, you heard that too?
Yeah, what the fuck
There's,
was
like,
that?
Someone. No, there's someone that's like shooting something off, and
Okay.
it sounds like a gun straight
I'm
up.
so
and
glad I
like,
don't sound
alright.
insane.
There's
He-
someone in your guys' backyard
Yeah,
firing
for-
Roman candles at your windows.
For context, me and him live like less than a quarter of a mile away from each other, so it's glad that I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Dude, we should do a wizard
Should I
battle
buy-
again. I need to get more Roman candles. Anyway, we're starting. Anyway, we're starting with Placid. Placid, my dear boy. You're busy doing wormweed shit. Roll me a d20 just to see how wormly you truly
Effective
are.
am I?
Yeah, how
good I'm
how
at
wormy can you
worming.
be? Yeah.
Damn.
Is he doing the worm?
On a scale of 1 to worm, how much do you worm? 17 plus your worm bonus. What's your nature?
Worm. Give me a second. I gotta put my. I can't with that shit. How much is your worm to
I have
worm?
a plus
It's,
7 to worm.
nature. It's intelligence.
Yeah.
You have a +7 to worm? Holy shit.
He does.
Wow.
Yeah.
God damn, he can worm.
Yeah,
We
this
got a very
motherfucker's
big
cool.
worm.
I'm so proud of you, kiddo.
What the fuck is going on with files? What the fuck happened? Am I tweaking?
I mean, probably,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah.
My files are just fucking.
My
What the
file,
fuck's
bro,
going
my
on? What's over here?
files. My fucking files.
All my files. They're
All my files.
He's just like sorting through a massive, comically large filing cabinet.
I'm just imagining like a fucking key ring, but it's just a shitload of manila folders that he's flipping through.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Got a
Just
fucking
Intelligence.
pulls
12.
out like a drawer on a filing cabinet, and there's like it's like 14 feet long.
You said intelligence, right?
Walks into, yeah, it's
Flipping
it's
through
your
all those
nature
folders.
ability, so it's
Plus
whatever
two.
your plus 2.
Oh wait. Yeah, +2.
This is, I don't know why we went so hard on your fucking worm bonus. It doesn't matter. A 19 worm doesn't really matter. Yeah, you're able to fill up like a solid 4 or 5 buckets. Yeah, you're able to fill up a solid 14 or 15 buckets. Or not 14, 15 buckets. Sorry, 4 or 5 buckets of these like little, almost like tadpole eggs, but they're like the size of a golf ball. And you just put them in the bucket, and you don't even have to climb up the ladder. You literally just walk up to the ladder and put the bucket up there, and then grab an empty bucket. And you just do this for a little bit. And you start talking, or are you just quietly working in the dark?
Is there anybody around?
Yeah, you got dropped off by a guy named Mumble who doesn't talk, but there's another
Yeah.
guy who you didn't ask the name of who's just sitting over there. He's also
gonna
collecting worm balls.
I'm gonna say hi. Who are you?
Oh, the name is Zip. Nice to meet you. I hope you know you've been doing pretty good down here for your first day.
I try.
Real impressive it is. I gotta admit. You know, it took me a many a moon to to get to how skilled I am with these worm balls.
Really? How difficult is this?
Well, you're able to grab really high up on the worm pole and just kind of get them all in one go. I am not that tall, so, you know, you got to kind of climb up it, and then you got to slide back down it, so it's a whole process for me.
Sorry, I forget I'm not the old size I used to be.
No, what do you mean the old size you used to be?
Oh, I wasn't originally, this creature. I used to be a dragonborn.
Oh. Interesting. What happened to the dragon body?
They used a potion that healed me and saved my life when I was about to die. But this was the trade-off. It changed me into this.
Oh, well, how do you like it?
It's alright.
I wish I was that tall. I don't know if I'd give up being a dragon for it. That sounds fun.
I mean, it wasn't really my choice. I wish I had the choice to change back, but that has yet to come to me.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you
But
bummed about it? Like, do you actively want to go back to being a dragonborn, or are you just kind of...
I miss being a dragonborn because I used to be able to spit acid.
You used to
And I
be
used
able
to
to
be able to
spit acid?
Yeah.
Do you know how useful
what I
that'd
miss.
be down here in a place like this? Who needs to dig a hole for
Very.
45 minutes when you can just blow a stream of acid? That sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's so cool. Well, so what can you do now that you're a big guy? Can you still shoot acid? But
I can communicate with animals. They can't speak back to me, but they can understand me.
how? That's... How often does that come up? Is that useful? I don't know. That
Actually,
doesn't sound
yeah.
super useful.
It does actually, surprisingly.
Oh, well, that's
It
good.
comes up a lot for some reason.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
well, I guess that makes sense as to why they'd send you over here so you could talk to the worms. But I guess I don't know. Can you talk to plants?
I can. I haven't tried it yet, though.
Try talking to one of the wormweeds.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt... Would I have to roll for this? to do an attempt to communicate?
To talk? No, you can just speak.
No, I mean you. Can
I mean, if
speak,
you're trying to
but I
do
don't think I'm
something
gonna
with
get
it,
a
you would need a
response.
persuasion. I mean, there are charisma-based abilities for such actions, but
Yeah, I know. Just trying to understand. Can I can I persuade the wormweeds to go into my bucket automatically?
I
Could I do that?
you could try. The issue is that they don't exactly have a lot of mobility. They're not
Oh yeah,
swaying
that
back
makes sense.
and forth in the wind.
Oh no, yeah.
Also,
You're right.
hold
You're
on.
right. You're right.
What the fuck happened to Olohorn says his fan caught on fire.
What?
Yeah, I
What?
just looked in
my
chat.
fan caught on
What?
fire, so if I'm quiet for a little bit, that's why.
What? How does one's fan just catch on fire?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's
It
no
just
job.
caught
That's
on
like a
fire.
fucking.
I don't know what happened.
What?
Well, good luck with that. Don't burn your house down. So anyway, sorry, what were we talking about? That just caught me so aggressively off guard.
That caught me off guard. I mean, I was gonna see if like I could persuade maybe.
Sure.
Maybe the plant.
well, what are you gonna say
plant
first?
just-
What are you saying to
Oh.
persuade?
To persuade.
Yeah.
Hi, wormweeds. Can you move a little bit closer to me so I could pick you a lot easier? Maybe
Okay.
they'll like
Sure.
bend down a little bit.
Yeah. All right. I get what you mean.
Oh.
Try rolling for it.
Yep, I'll roll.
God, something so fucking funny about imagining us playing D&D and fucking Olohorn's running
and then
around his
Olohorn's
house with a
fighting
bucket
for
of
his
water,
life.
trying to like fucking
Yeah,
keep his house
fighting
from
for
burning
15.
down. 15.
15.
15.
Yeah, because I got a +2.
You look at it for a second, and it's kind of like, you ever seen a like a garlic sock, like the little pantyhose that they use for
Garlic
garlic.
sock?
I forget what they're called, but the little pantyhose that you put for garlic, and it has like the little balls.
I think. Yeah. I know what you.
So basically, that's what these wormweeds look like. They're just big, fleshy sacks filled with the little balls in them. But you do notice, as the couple that are closer to you, the big balls start slowly sinking towards the bottom part of the weed. So it would be technically easier to get them out.
Yay!
And you do that, and Zip is just like, whoa, how did you? That's so cool.
Thank you. That's actually my first time using my ability to communicate with plants.
He's coming?
Is that not a thing? I would do that all the time. I would keep like a vine or something as a bracelet, and I would just chat with it.
I haven't found anything that really intrigues me to keep on me. I mean, do the wormweeds have some type of specialty that they could do?
Oh, tons of stuff,
Yeah,
depending on how you prepare it. Yeah, there's like, it could be used for culinary things. It can be used as an adhesive. It's one of the main components in that our border patrol. It's highly flammable
Really?
if mixed. Oh yeah, it's highly flammable if mixed with the right
Wait,
materials.
Is that what that sticky stuff is at the beginning of your town?
Oh yeah, it's so upstairs is where they get the adhesive part, and then this mixed with it is what makes it flammable, because it adheres to
Okay.
itself. So you basically mix the upstairs stuff with this stuff, and it goes kabooey.
Have you guys ever had to set the that area on fire before?
Oh yeah, tons of times.
So-
I mean, not me
Really?
personally. Not me personally, because I work in the farms all day. But I've heard stories of adventurer groups who tried ransacking, and they would just throw a couple of bags of flaming whatever on the ground, and it would just set them all ablaze. And then we would,
Oh
take
my
their
God.
armor, take their stuff, and add it back into circulation.
They threw flaming
Alright.
fans on the goop.
Yeah. So, you guys keep chatting. You keep chatting, and you hear
Yeah.
an echo from above shouting, "We need the new guy."
All right. I'm guessing that's me.
Oh yeah, just leave your bucket down here. Take one of the seeds with you though. Take a wormweed ball. No one, no one.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's all you. Have a good one.
You too. Be safe.
And he waves and he goes back to farming. And you stick your head out of the little hole. And you are looking around, and there's several of the goblins, but there's two goblins who are standing on flanking either side of the hole, and a large gray orc who is staring you down. It was one of Ramus's sons.
Okay.
So he's this is where you ended up.
Yes, sir.
Did you come straight here?
Yes, I did.
Interesting.
God damn it.
All right, out of the hole.
Okay.
You're being requested by Ramus, my father. The king, as it were. You know how it is. It's fine. Just shut up and keep moving. He's like psyching himself out. Because you are like infinitely taller than him, so he doesn't have any of the intimidation to him. So he's just kind of like, I kind of want to threaten you, but I don't know if you could beat the shit out of me. So we're kind of like on that treacherous adventure right now.
Just like if he like so chooses it, he could grab me and fucking beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
So you're gonna come out of the hole.
he doesn't know what. Yeah.
All right. So you crawl out of the hole, and he starts leading you back down the tunnel that you went from before. And you eventually walk back through the same familiar doors that you had been led through by Tick. And there is, obviously Simon sitting on the back of his. He's kind of like leaning towards the back side of the chair, but he is standing up currently. And he, the son pushes you through. And he says, "To the front."
Okay.
And he
I'm
goes
gonna walk to the
around
front.
and he plants himself next to the throne. And you were expecting to see some, official business or, at least as formal as it was before. Nope, you see fucking Olohorn busting a fat move,
Yeah.
wasted as shit, along with Ramus and a couple of very frightened goblins who are dancing as well.
All right.
Can I grab a pint and just like hand it to him and like party?
And Ramus kind of looks to you and he's like, sorry about reception, by the way. Hope you didn't mind it too much. And as he says that, his son pipes up and goes, "Actually, father, he was not at reception. He was in the wormweed farms." And Ramus just kind of goes, interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, well, in the meantime, drink up, be merry, enjoy your first night.
I've just been doing like the Rasputin kick dance
Thank
this
you.
entire conversation.
You fucking Krasatsky
Yeah.
kick.
This one.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So you're just absolutely busting a move. And while that's going on, since you two are going to be dancing, Mr. Mortician, you and
Mortimer, come on, buddy, wake
you
up.
and Tick have been sitting at the bar for roughly an hour at this point, and eventually one of the orc brothers, the other orc brother, comes through the front door, and he says, there you are, finally. All right, come on back to the king. Ramus wants them all.
All right.
And Tick just kind of goes,
I will.
crap. All right, let's go.
I will. Let's head to there. Mortimer says, "Give me a second," as he proceeds with the long process of putting on all of his armor.
Yeah, you take the 10 minutes to throw it all on, and you are now dressed in a full suit of armor. It's very heavy as always, and not well made. A little bit pointy at some points. They're definitely not 100% tailored to your dimensions.
Well, let's go.
Alright, and it leads you back around, and then you guys eventually all meet up. And as you guys are walking more, you also see Tammy is being pulled out of a separate building by one of the ticks. And eventually...
I wave over to Tammy.
Tavy kind of waves back, and your two groups collide on the other side of the ring, and you both make your way there. And now the entire crew is in the giant throne room of Ramus, several of which have people dancing. And Mort, Tammy, you walk in to see this beautiful collage of stupidity.
What the hell?
Hey, everyone's here. Now we can really throw down.
What?
I just continue dancing.
standing in the corner drinking my pipe.
Hmm.
Can I do a roll for another backflip?
Yeah, go right ahead.
No
Roll
shot.
performance. Go ahead.
Oh god, this man's gonna break his neck.
No. Let this
I'm gonna
happen.
watch him do this.
It's-
I'm putting guidance on this.
Okay.
No fucking way you're using your
Eventually, this is
What
just
is
gonna be a
that?
skill that he can pull out. But I want to see. I'm gonna let him roll. Plus, what's your dex? Oh, plus your
Yeah.
D4 as well.
Yeah, it's 34 also.
Let's see what. Well, I want to see what it gets though. I want to see how fucking cool this is.
1, so 17 plus 3.
So, dirty 20.
19,
Dirty
no.
20.
Is
Dirty
it?
20. You do like one of those like Jackie Chan backflips where you kind of like do a big side roundhouse kick up into a backflip. And you do that with your arms crossed the whole time, and then as soon as you land, you start going right back down into the kick.
Yeah. I'm still in starry form this whole time, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
You,
I cast it last time. None
Yeah.
of
No
these guys
shot.
have ever seen me like this, by the way.
yeah, you look like a living
Uh,
disco ball.
What the
Pretty much
hell
are.
is going on?
Your guess is as good as mine.
All right. Since they seem to be preoccupied, I do need to speak to both of you two privately and very quietly. I say to both Tammy and Placidusex.
Tammy's like,
Okay.
I'm listening, but also I just kind of want to watch him keep going. Look at him move. That's my man over there.
We are quite possibly in a. Well, actually, Mortimer's gonna look around to make sure no one's paying too much attention to them.
You have basically two goblin guards who are standing like a solid 10 feet away from you, whose entire job is to keep watch of you.
I can't. I will tell y'all later when maybe we might have some privacy and with trusted people.
All right. Good to know. All right. Anything else you want to say?
I guess we party.
I guess. Let's go.
And party into the night you shall. Many drinks are brought out. Who would like to participate in the drinking? Olhorn, we already know you are. Placid,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
sipping, but are you gonna finish your drink, or are you gonna be a
I'll
drinker?
finish my drink.
Okay.
I'll finish my drink. I'll try it.
Con
I'll-
save me,
I'll see
baby.
if I can.
Mort, what about you?
Also, by the way,
Mortimer-
can I just ask,
Uh,
does Party Pete go into starry form whenever I do?
Yes, Party Pete already
So
has
we-
that little like Rudolph
Oh, I'm
nose
fucked.
going off. But now that
I'm
you're in
cooked.
full starry
I'm
form,
cooked. I have 0 con.
uh-oh. But yeah, now that you've done that, Party Pete is also a tiny disco ball. Though he has hopped off you, and he's just kind of like sitting off to the side watching.
He's having
I
sex
need
with
to
a
roll con
goblin
save, too?
rat.
Oh, what for drink?
No,
No,
his-
you're way well past that, buddy. You're just drunk.
Okay, yeah.
There's no
yeah.
saving you now.
Yeah.
Placid,
But
you're lightweight. Despite your giant frame, you're getting pretty crunk.
Okay, that's great.
Mortimer is staying on high alert, so he shall not drink.
I tried to drink water and almost waterboarded myself. Hold on. I can't
It
believe
went
I
up his
fucked up.
nose.
I fucked up such a basic
Motherfucker is
task.
dying.
Actually,
Motherfucker
I
is
ki-
dying.
I kind of, I like reverse neti potted myself. I drank it and I went to inhale and I leaned forward and it sloshed it into my nose. I was fucked. Anyway,
Fucking retard.
yeah, I know, right? So what were we talking about? I completely
This is the
sorry.
man that set his fan on fire.
I just had fucking life or death flashes. What the hell
I
are we
didn't
doing?
set my fan on fire. It short circuited. Okay.
Skill issues? What
I
are
think
we
you.
Tomato, tomato.
I think Olahorn. I think you might be getting smited by God.
Yeah, it's a
Hey,
warning.
hey. The question.
Potentially.
Let me question this.
Yeah.
If it short circuits, what's the reasoning for that? Why would it short circuit?
He
I don't
pissed.
know.
He
It's-
pissed on the
it's
fan.
back-
Overuse.
It's
Overuse.
back here with my fucking like big fireplace thing.
I
What?
struck my fan directly in my fireplace and it caught fire
No,
for some
listen,
strange,
it's hung
peculiar
from the
reason.
Ceiling, 20 feet away. It's hung from the ceiling 20 feet away and it caught fire.
You know who else is hung from the ceiling 20 feet away?
Me?
Oh. No. Man. Alright, so, y'all are partying.
Say it about
Mort's
your
not
mother.
drinking. Mort, are you going to at least join them in dancing, or are you just going to sit awkwardly and be a
Mort,
wallflower?
Mort shall attempt to dance.
Okay. Mort, you know what to do, baby.
Do you dance with the armor on?
Yeah, are you dancing with this
He-
giant, very stiff suit of armor?
He is fully going to try to dance in this suit of armor.
Yeah, go right ahead. Roll a disadvantage, please, and thank you.
I
Performance.
figured.
Performance, of course, though.
That is 14 and 16.
Okay, not bad.
14. Let me see. I have good charisma. Do I have performance? No. So that's so 14. That's a 17.
Okay. 17?
What?
Yeah, you guys expected him to, like, do something stupid and get stuck immediately, but he's kind of, like, almost playing into the weight a bit. He's kind of dancing like if you've ever seen, like, fat Hawaiian dudes dance at a luau. That's kind of what he's doing. He's, like, all arms and torso, and he's just going momentum-based.
Does he do the robot?
He's doing
Does
the
he do the
robot,
robot?
doing some fucking capoeira type dances, and he looks like he's doing pretty good. He's not the best dancing, but he's doing what he can for that giant fucking armor. So you guys keep drinking and dancing and partying into the night. Is there anything specific anyone wants to do, or do we want to fade to black on a party?
No, there's nothing specific I want to do.
Okay,
I'm
so
pretty
you guys.
solid.
Yeah, I'm too drunk to do anything.
Okay, more anything you
Yeah,
want to do with your
I'm
sobriety?
starting to get drunk, and I do not want to pull a Bitler.
That's fair.
Oh yeah. No, he's just gonna keep an eye on things and make sure no fuck shit is happening.
Okay.
Fuck shit will happen.
No fuck shit.
It will happen.
No fuck shit seems to occur within the next 2 hours of your partying. Though eventually
One
Ramus
could say
does
that
settle
this
down.
partying in and of itself is fuck shit.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Ramus stops dancing about half an hour in though, and sits back down on his throne. Just continues drinking, but he does force the other goblins to continue dancing for his amusement. Well after everyone else is like tired and stopped.
Sounds like a true king.
Yeah. So eventually he says, "I'm calling it for the night, boys. I'm a little on the tipsy side."
Chokes and fucking dies right in front of us.
Go to where the ticks, and all three of the ticks run up, and they are fucking drenched in sweat. Like they've been doing cardio for 2.5 hours, and they look up at him, and he goes, "Tick, tick, you take the new people to the barracks. They're taking your house for the night. Tick,
Damn.
you
We
stay
put them all
here."
on us.
And he points to the tick that was you, Placid. He points to that tick and he says, "Tick, you're staying here with me. I've got to talk to you about something. Good night, everyone." And he like stands up and he walks around to the back of his throne and disappears. The two brothers start ushering you out, or the two sons. I guess they are brothers still, but
The dude's not. Okay.
you know how it is. So you guys are eventually forced out of the throne room. And all the goblins, like, as soon as he walks out of the door, the other goblins fucking collapse on the floor from dancing. So, guess you
right
have a
before we leave,
house.
can I look back into the room and be like, "Nice job, everyone! Party hard!"
One of them goes to, like, throw up a single thumbs up and then just fucking arm drops down, passes out. So, you guys start walking
Olohorn
out.
is far too drunk to realize the human rights
Olohorn doesn't give a
violation.
shit. Who cares? Fucking nerds. So you guys start walking, and the ticks go, "I guess you're taking our house tonight, but the issue is we don't know if you can fit the two taller guys, Olohorn, Placid. I don't know if you two can fit in there, but you could try and push the beds together. We all live in one joint room, so."
You could sleep with us, tick tick, tick and tick.
Oh, no, it's fine. We gotta wait for Tick anyway. And we always sleep as a crew.
I'm gonna look at the friendly tick, the tick that is not the loyal one.
The tick that
Uh,
you went with, correct?
yeah, I'm gonna look at him and just
TIK.
give a slightly concerned look.
Yeah, you look at TIK, and TIK kind of reciprocates the look.
Well, I hope you all a good night.
Good night. It was a pleasure taking you around. I hope you like that. I'll take you in the morning to get your armor back. So hopefully it's not destroyed. I'm so sorry about Klopp, by the way. It's just,
It's
you
fine.
never
I
know
might
with him.
actually end up asking if I could have this one. It's very slow, but I do quite like it.
Oh, well, yeah. He'd like hearing something like that. Well, in the meantime, you guys sleep well. We will come get you in the morning. All right, come on, Tick. And
Can I get inside of this house?
you will have to. The door is like a half-sized normal door. These are absolutely goblin-sized barracks. You would have to crawl though, but yes, you could fit in there. If you and Placid cuddle, basically, you could all three fit in here.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah, that's probably not a
Hey,
smart idea.
Placid.
Where's
I don't think
Tammy?
it's just a smart idea.
Tammy is standing at the entrance, and she's just kind of like shaking her head. I don't think she'll be joining you in that room.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Well, maybe I could get into the room, but
It's
looks
about-
like you two are.
Just for mental image sake, it only goes to about 6 foot until you hit the ceiling, and it's about 20 foot by 10 foot wide. So you guys could lean, you could
God.
lay one direction, but you guys would have. It's like a one-person tent. You'd have to cuddle in the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
direction.
Even Mortimer has to bend down. He's 6'2".
Yeah.
Imagine me and Placid trying to get out of this thing in the morning.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
While Placid and Olohorn are attempting to get into the room,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around, and are there any goblins accompanying us?
No, they seem to have left you alone. Though you are in the barracks, so there is like Jesus Christ, an identical building a couple of feet away at the end of yours. So it's like condos, you know?
All right, I'm gonna go over to Tammy, and I'm gonna whisper to her. All right, I think it's good to say it here. I don't see anyone else around. We are in deep shit.
That was quick. What did you do?
You know the king?
Yeah.
The king of goblins? They were set in power by the evil wizard we're going after.
Oh, that does throw a small wrench in everything.
Yeah, and we've also explicitly told him that we're here for that. So
Oh God. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we did that too. That's unfortunate.
yeah, so just be very on high guard.
Got it. Well, he doesn't seem like he realized it yet, or doesn't seem mad about it. At least I thought we'd be killed by now.
Maybe not, but I have a feeling that maybe he's just the way Tick, because I was talking to Tick and I got it from Tick.
Got it.
Oh, by the way, one of the ticks are very loyal. The other two ticks are very nice. They have birthmarks. The tick with a birthmark on their left shoulder, they are the loyal one. Do not speak anything of this to that one.
Got
the other
it.
two, fine. They're
All
good.
right. Noted. How do I check the? You know what? I'll figure that out later.
Yeah. Also, how are you feeling alcohol intoxication wise?
Didn't drink a thing.
Okay, good.
Stone cold sober. The other two, however, seem to not have taken such liberties.
I have ways to
I
fix
love the idea of this entire conversation. Me and Placid are just like pushing and shoving against each other to try and get space
Stop
in
doing
the
that.
thing.
Move.
Yeah, you're like
Man, come on.
Move!
two dudes in a single fucking
Push this
sleeping
way.
bag.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm the little spoon. No, I'm the little spoon. You guys are fighting
Fine, I'll
each
be
other.
Big Spoon for an hour.
We'll switch.
Switch.
We'll
Switch around.
switch. Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
So they're figuring that shit out in the corner, and Tammy's like, "Look, I don't plan on sleeping very well here. It kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. What if I go look around tonight and try and see what I can figure out?"
Just don't get yourself in trouble.
Eh,
These two are very intoxicated, and with this armor, I'm not sure I could ever catch up to you to help you.
That's fine. I should be fine. I won't ask anything of Vert. I'm just gonna try and look around. The less people I run into, the better.
Out of character, this is really fucking bad.
What?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, we
what?
might just be fucked.
Say what? You guys are gonna wake up to all three of your throats getting slit by Tick, Tick, and Tick.
Yeah.
The Tick, Tick, a Tick assassination trio. No. Tammy's
Oh
like,
no.
Tammy's like, I'm gonna try and sneak back into the king's lair and see what's in those tunnels behind his.
Oh,
Too bad.
Bad
I'm
idea.
not. I'm
We
not.
all know what
I'm not
happened
gonna.
last time Tammy tried to sneak.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do. But to be honest, I have a feeling that's gonna end really bad.
Fine. What if I look at one of the lower layers? I peeked over earlier. It looks like there's a lot more goblins down there.
That should be fine. As far as I know, the layers are. It's a class system. Up here is the highest class, and the lower you go, the worse it gets. One thing that might be a problem is they may have like guards and stuff at like where you get up and down. That way, lower levels can't get up to higher levels.
Got it. So what I'm hearing is don't use the stairs, just jump down. All right.
You can surely try.
You said it's a class system, so do you think that the people at the bottom would be a bit upset about being at the bottom?
As far as I can tell, the people here aren't that fond of their leadership right now.
All right, I'll see if I can stir up some civil unrest, get some
All right.
eyes off of us at
Tammy
least.
becoming a homegrown terrorist self of the goblins.
She's married to a
Yay.
dude, or she's not married. She's dating a dude
not
who her
married,
very
yeah.
first interaction was him taking over half of a city in a drunken stupor. I don't think she's that it's not that far off. They're meant for
No,
each
it's
other.
just
Yeah.
funny.
I'm
It's
so
just funny
proud.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Man, shut your ass up, Olohorn.
Um,
Bro almost got us killed by the king on her first day.
Mort, take this, and she hands you a like a kind of like a sack basically, but it's looped in and around on itself, so it's like a double sack. So like so basically there's a small like bag of something, and then you ever wrap the bread around itself? You know what I'm talking about? Where you like take half a loaf of bread, you spin the bag around, and then you fold it back in on itself.
Yeah,
It's like that.
I know what you're talking about.
So this is cool. What? What
Oh.
is?
This is called a distraction, and you'll use it by throwing it really hard on the ground and running.
Sounds great.
Good, good. Don't use it next to anyone, and don't use it next to anything that can catch fire. Like I don't know, a fan or something, hypothetically.
What the hell is a fan?
What's
I went fucking
you know,
crazy.
not before your fan does. God, we're just gonna never
Right
give him
into that
stop
one.
giving him shit about that one fan. So anyway, she hands you this little like double bag, and just write down a bag of explosion.
Bag explosion.
Yeah, just write down bag explosion.
You ever go without your back explosion, guys?
Okay, well
I
no.
never
This
go
is
without
like-
my bag
This is
explosion.
Chekhov's explosion bag.
Check off explosion bag. Yeah, this is nothing bad can, will, or has happened yet, and will. Well, it will be fine. What could happen?
I cast fireball.
Oh yeah, Mort's gonna get caught on
Okay.
fire. He's gonna get burned alive, and that's gonna go off on his side. He's gonna blow his dick off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even like remove
Hey.
anything to get it off of me. I'm in full heavy armor.
Yeah, pager attack.
Wonderful.
Man, random pager moment.
So anyway, you guys all eventually get the bag. Mort, she pats you on the shoulder and she says, "All right, I'm gonna stick around here, and I'll leave in about an hour."
All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can deal with this intoxication problem.
Good luck. She starts off.
Mortimer is gonna walk in. Have these two finally gotten into their room?
I don't know. Roll me a d20, both of you.
Okay.
We're snuggled up against each other.
Highest
Yeah,
roll.
just
Yeah, I was gonna say
loves-
highest roll is Big Spoon.
I almost rolled in D&D chat, but I caught myself
You
that
silly
time.
little bitch, you. That's a nat 1. I think we know who the little spoon is.
Well, hold
Another
on.
nat one. Another nat one.
Seven.
No,
There
that
you
would have been even more hilarious though if it was another nat one and we had to reroll.
We had to both be Little
No,
Spoon.
we're both
I'm
facing each
Big
other.
Spoon.
I was gonna say Mort has to be Big Spoon. So, you guys, the ticks don't have like a normal bed, as in like a bed frame and a mattress and all this. It's more of like, kind of like, almost exactly like the prison that Bitler was in earlier, where it's like potato sacks
Before
filled
he
with straw
fucking
and
died.
shit. Yeah. Yeah, Bitler would feel very at home right now. Mort, however. But you guys eventually lay it out,
Mort
and
is confused right now.
Olohorn is the big spoon, Placid's the little spoon, and there's honestly plenty of room for you, Mort, if you didn't want to join the spoonage. But you could if you wanted to.
No, I think I'm good.
Coward.
I am going to
Toxic
use
masculinity.
my lay
I'm
lay
gonna
on
use my
hands.
persuasion on.
You're gonna use lay
I'm
on
gonna
hands.
use my lay on hands,
Yep.
5 points of it, to neutralize a poison. I'm basically trying to sober them up with lay on hands.
Got it. Which one?
I have enough to do both.
Okay, you do both. You just kind of like slap both of them on the ass, and you are now both sober. And very gaily
we
cuddling.
asleep?
Slap both of us.
Are we asleep?
You were in the process of sleeping, but like the conversation with Mort and Tammy only took like 5 minutes. So it was mostly you guys trying to get into position before they actually went to bed.
Yeah. Are you two still up? Hello? Either
What
of
the
you awake?
Mort! Can't
Why
just
did
I
come and
sobered-
slap you
inappropriately?
guys' asses while they're cuddling.
Okay.
Well, I just had to
Can I-
de-intoxicate you so you could get this information clearly. We are in deep
Asshole.
shit. We are in deep, deep shit. You know,
What happened?
you know the king we just partied with?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
guy was cool.
Very
Yeah,
bad
what about
guy. Was put in power by the evil wizard.
Oh,
Oh,
and
fuck.
we're
And he-
friends already. Damn it.
And me and Tammy may have also explained that we were here for, well, mainly me, that we were here to get on the quest to stop the evil wizard. So
Yeah, me
Nice
and Tammy told him
dog.
that too.
I haven't told anyone I'm here for that.
You guys went in there together.
you that's why I'm saying you. I'm not saying you did, but yes. So he knows, and also, he's also on evil wizard side. So I would suggest you all be very on high alert right now.
I think he said
Understood.
I think he said he's got some. I don't. It sounds menacing in retrospect, but I think he said he's got some shit he wants me to do for him.
Oh, probably not a great
Suspect.
thing. All right.
Yeah, but I
Also,
can't exactly get out of it.
But the ticks, you know the ticks? Two of
Yeah,
them,
I know the
very
ticks.
good. They're great. The two of them are very great, very good people. One of them is very loyal to the king, and will probably, if we get into conflict, will almost certainly side with the king. So, make sure to never speak of this with a tick who has a birthmark on their left shoulder.
Understood.
Out of character, are their like shoulders exposed?
No,
Yes.
no,
Oh no.
they're wearing little little burlap
Yeah.
t-shirts.
Oh, the,
Yeah.
oh okay. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I
How
thought
am
they
I
might have been
supposed to
like wearing
tell?
leather armor.
How am I supposed to tell them apart?
That is for you to figure out. That's all the information I could get without.
Just for you to figure out.
Look, I did my best. All right, I got all of this. All right. Look, so just be careful. Be on guard.
Okay.
That's also why
Left
I.
shoulder's the good tick.
No, left shoulder is the bad one, the only bad one.
Whoa. Oh. Damn. Okay.
The tick,
Well, night
the
night.
tick, the tick I went with, and the tick that went with, I think, Placidisex. Those two are the good ticks.
Okay.
All right. That's why I sobered you up too. That way you weren't heavily intoxicated and having a hangover.
Thanks, I guess. And I go back to
Right.
snuggling up to Placidus Axe.
That was not an alcohol thing. They were just gonna do that anyway.
Yeah.
Olohorn is very comfortable with this. He's lived in a druid's grove. He's cuddled multiple strange men.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine.
I don't.
Almost
not how
always
I was.
covered in mud, all sweaty and hot
I
from
don't
working in
know.
the grove. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
get it. Yeah, no, it's that's cool.
I don't know. I might have spent some nights with the lady of the night, but that's it. I haven't cuddled with a man before.
Stranger danger, I feel violated. Alright, so you all go to bed. Are you gonna join them by sleeping in there, or are you gonna sneak off to go find Tammy?
I will sneak off without my armor on because I can't sneak with my armor on.
So you're gonna completely remove all of your armor.
Yes, I am in my vestments. Hey, I'm a holy man.
Okay.
I could just be taking a nice
Dressed up like
lovely
a
stroll.
priest.
Yeah, that's fine. So Olohorn, you're asleep, and Placid, you're asleep. So just you are leaving, correct?
Yep.
So you leave, and you are now off on the top ring with nowhere to go. Where do you want to go? Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I am first going to look around up on this top layer first. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go over to the blacksmith
Okay.
and just peek in there and see what the fuck he's doing to my armor.
Oh yeah, you peek in for a second. And like I said before, it's the little swinging doors, but you kind of like peek through the crack so he doesn't see you himself. And he is currently trying to wear the breastplate and helmet, and he has one of the ticks, the tick that you were talking with earlier, TIC, who's just like hitting him over and over again with a fucking stick. And then he goes, yes, more data! And he's like, yes. Now, the leg sweep! And he like goes to jump over, and Tick hits him fucking smack dab in the shins. And he like fucking crumples over, and he goes, armor missed! And they're just beating the shit out of each other with your armor on.
Wow, that's
It looks like a fucking jackass scene going on in there.
that is certainly something. Real quick.
Yeah.
So, did I get the feeling that like, am I gonna be in trouble if I am found not being in my room right now?
There was no implied threats about it. I don't know. I think they were just sending you to bed because the king was going to bed. They didn't really like, we're sending you to bed. We have guards stationed outside your house. So you could probably safely assume they don't give a shit that much.
So I am good to explore up here as much as I want, except for like probably the king's area.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. You have the sneaking suspicion that based off the fact that you aren't a goblin and are very visually distinctive, they're not super worried about you sneaking around.
Yeah.
They're like,
So-
oh yeah, you know that human asshole? He's over there. It's like seeing a
That
white dude in
stupid human-
Japan. It's like a white dude in Japan.
That stupid human motherfucker. Yeah, you know the one in that stupid heavy armor. Yeah, that
Filthy
guy.
Hume.
You know what, that fucking idiot with like that giant pound of rawhide armor, that fucking
That normal
retard-
skin over there is walking around.
Hey, look at Paley over here. Anyway, so yeah.
Mortimer's black.
What's the matter,
What?
smooth skin? The first time
Mortimer's
anyone
black.
Here, that is untrue.
What the fuck is Mortimer? I was gonna say.
Mortimer is fully black.
You drew his character. He is not black. I mean, he is like maybe Hispanically tan.
Tan.
Yeah,
Let me take a look. Let me take a look at this.
you drew him. What do you
I am
mean?
almost.
Here, hold on. I'll
I'm
put
pretty.
your little stick figure. Oh, have you guys seen the new thumbnail by the way for Goblin City?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
I put it in chat.
It's
Well,
placid
I'm
in the
sorry.
hole.
I'm sorry I didn't make him fucking
Yeah,
dark as hell.
he's not
Look,
black
he's
enough.
black.
Doesn't even have an afro. I have yet to
He
see
doesn't have-
any
he doesn't
have the
bitches on his
pass.
dick. Like, how could you even call yourself? Where's the do rag? Like, God, man, fucking poser.
Alright.
If Mort, if Mort
You're
has a
Mort
pass,
with the
it's
do-rag.
fine.
Yo, you're calling him a poser.
I'm not claiming to be black. I'm claiming to be
can't call some-
Portuguese.
Yeah,
But
after
yeah,
you found out
Mortimer-
you weren't Cuban.
I was so fucking devastated. Anyway, so Mort.
Yes.
Yeah, what are you doing,
But
Blackie?
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was supposed to be more racist to Mort. I was too
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
That's
you
wrong.
do
Thumbnail
that.
makes that
Yeah.
thumbnail makes it look like I'm about to drop Party Pete in the hole.
Fucking baseball pitch party.
Octopus
Pete.
to the sex.
Well, I'm sorry, you didn't give him legs, so it's like I can only position you and him in two very specific areas.
He's got legs. He's just standing on my arm like a little.
Well, no, the
Gangster.
rat has legs, but you don't. Your legs end at the knees.
Oh
And
yeah.
fucking
yeah.
Placid only gave me the top half of torso to work with.
Sorry.
So, like,
At least
that's
I
how I
have a
gotta
full
place it.
body.
Yeah, you have a full body. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so Mort, you're walking
I
around.
could be anywhere.
So Mort, you're walking
Yeah,
around.
I'm gonna check around and just see, like, what. So I was taken to the blacksmiths.
The
and
blacksmith, a baker, a pottery maker, and then you eventually ended up at the bar.
Blacksmith,
All
a
right.
baker, and a pottery maker. You made that rhyme.
and a
for
pot
no reason.
maker.
Ironically enough,
I
wasn't
am-
on purpose, but that is canonically what is there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna look around. Is there any other businesses?
Several. I mean, all the businesses, like you found out last time, are on the bottom section. That's where you're gonna find, like, the shitload of stores of, like, the convenience and all the random little one-off shops.
All right.
But the stuff at the top is like what's a necessity, what does the king need on an almost daily basis?
All right. So Mortimer will head on over to where he thinks he will be able to get down. He's going to the staircase because he's not trying to be sneaky to get down. He just wants to maybe see if they'll just let him down.
Yeah, you go to the thing, and there's immediately two guards at the top of the staircase.
Hello there. I heard there were more businesses on the lower level, and I was wondering if I'd be able to go down there.
Oh, you going for a bit of shopping spree, eh?
Yep.
All right, yeah, you just go right down here, and then he just like sidesteps it and lets you go down the stairs.
All right. I shall go down the stairs and hope that I am fine.
Okay. And you go down, and while there were only two at the top, there was like four at the bottom of the stairs. They're more
Alright.
worried about people trying to sneak up than they are about people sneaking down.
As I assumed.
Yeah.
All right.
So now that you're down there are several, like, almost worked into the stone buildings that are... It's like a shitting mall, basically, you know? Like kiosk. Built in.
Yeah, the Indian kiosk.
Yeah, there's the dude trying to sell you the shitty phone covers. The guy with the bootleg merchandise. Like, all that shit, you know? Who can forget the sunglasses boutique?
Yeah.
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 Also, I want to show you guys after session ends. I'll just wait.
Then tell us after
Something.
session, boy. In the meantime, Mort,
Yeah.
what are you looking for? There's several
Mort.
non-labeled buildings.
Mort shall go around. He's first gonna see if he can see any signs of Tammy.
Roll a perception check. Give me that perception, baby.
Perception.
Perception, yeah.
That's a 16 on the die, and
Okay.
I see. I have it up here. What the fuck? Why'd it close?
Little goober forgot his
God damn it.
skills. Forgot one of the basic things of D&D.
I always look at them to make sure.
It's a plus 14.
It's not a plus 14. I'm sorry to tell you.
It's whatever your wisdom is.
I know I have a plus 1 in my wisdom, but do I have perception? No.
What's funny
Okay,
about
so
like
it's a
us
17.
partying, I did drink before I joined the session.
I'm so proud of you. So, 17.
It's a 17.
Yeah. You start looking around, and you were expecting it to be a little more difficult, but you see her like red hair dart behind the building up on the top layer.
Mort will just casually stroll that way.
Okay. It's not too far away. I mean, it's a little to the side of you, so you walk for a minute or so, and you're roughly below it now, a solid 10, 20 feet.
All right. Do I see her?
You see the building she ran behind, but you do not see her anymore now.
I'm just going to. I'm gonna move until I'm like out of line of sight of anyone, and then I'll start moving faster.
I mean, there's no like the fact that it is a circle is there's not really any corners to hide behind. I mean, you could literally hide behind a boutique if you wanted, but to be perfectly out of somebody's line of sight is not going to be really possible.
Or so Tammy is also is also clearly visible to someone right now.
Almost assuredly, yes.
Ah, lovely.
I mean, granted, you were
Mortimer.
actively looking around. You didn't notice her beforehand, so maybe if somebody wasn't paying attention, but like if somebody was actively looking around for somebody, yeah, you can assume that she's probably been spotted at least once or twice.
All right. Mortimer is going to just continue strolling about in the direction that Tammy went until hopefully he can catch up to them.
No, you don't understand. She's on the top layer right now. You're in the middle.
Oh,
She's like a
she's on
solid.
the top? What the hell?
Yeah, she's on the top layer. She didn't go down a layer. She said she was gonna wait an hour before she went under.
Oh, yeah,
She's
that's
hopping
right.
from thing to thing right now.
All right. Mortimer will just take a lovely stroll about, pretending he's just like window shopping or something, but he will be keeping an eye on whenever Tammy comes down.
Yeah,
He
no
will look
problem.
around the top layer.
You start as you're walking around. By the way, most of the shops are closed. Like it's basically every other shop is closed. But there's the occasional one that's open. You know, those late night grinders who are attempting to usurp their way to the top. You know.
Mm.
So there's a couple of businesses open if you wanted to go inside any of them.
You know what? Sure. I'll go in one.
So you enter one, and there's a goblin with slicked back, like gray and black hair, like very pointed ears, though the left ear is almost like entirely bitten in half. And he has like a little tiny, like shitty mustache that's all wiry, but he looks at you. And he says, welcome to the business adventurer. How can I do you?
Hello there. You know, I've been thinking, I was wondering, would you happen to have any dice?
Dice. No, I can make you dice. You want dice? I can make you the best dice you've ever seen. 6 sides and all.
All right.
Eh? What do you say?
Well, sure. How long would that take?
What do you want them made out of?
Like, as long as they function, it's fine.
Give me 10 minutes.
All right.
Deal? What do you got to trade? What do you got? What do you want for the dice?
I pull out one of the 2 holy symbols I have.
Ooh. Gonna get sent to hell for a fucking set of dice. Alright, I'm listening.
Look, what my one holy symbol, that's like an actual holy symbol I keep on me. The other one's just kind of for vanity.
Got it. So you're gonna hand him the vanity symbol, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. What's this made out of? Silver?
Yeah, it's just a simple little emblem.
I like it. I like it. All right, you got yourself a deal, kiddo. And he stores it away in his little pocket, and he runs away. And he's like, there's a table like in the back that would be the counter, and he just fucking breaks off part of the table, and he starts whittling.
Huh.
Okay,
That's one way to do it.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. He's just
All right.
carving into it.
I'm gonna be like right outside your door.
Don't go too far. You know, nice dice. You don't want to miss them.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna be like literally standing right outside your door.
Yeah. And he just keeps going. He's
And
like not even looking up at you.
Mortimer will just go outside to the outside door and continue looking up to make sure he doesn't miss Tammy.
I like how you walked in, didn't even ask what he was selling, just went, "You got dice?"
Yeah.
You look around for roll another perception check.
All right. We
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, you roll it. You roll it good, baby. Yes.
Are you rolling
That
stealth
is-
for Tammy?
What?
Have you been rolling stealth for Tammy?
Not that you know of.
Okay,
That
you're
is just an 11.
At 11, don't see her.
Well, I'm just gonna assume I did not miss them.
I mean, she would
And
be
he will head back.
roughly, like, not too far away from you if she was anywhere.
All right. He's gonna head back inside.
Okay. You head back inside. It's been about 5 minutes. He's still whittling. And he says, "You wanted a set of dice, correct?"
Yes.
All right, here's the first one. And he he sets down on the now broken table a shittily whittled dice with numbers 1 through 6 carved in. Though it is not the numbers 1 through 6. It's like how they do 1 dot and then 2 dots, and then it's like a domino count, basically.
Ah. Like the D6 I use.
Like the ones in Monopoly.
Yeah.
Yeah!
like normal fucking dice.
Yeah, exactly. So he sets down the 1 dice. It is, I mean, it's light, it's wood. Not well made, though it is, in fact, a cube. Though not perfectly even.
It's fine. I could probably still gamble with this.
It is an almost assuredly weighted dice. You just don't know what side is weighted.
Yeah, it's just like it's weighted poorly. It's like weighted to the 1. I'm putting myself at a disadvantage here. I mean,
Hey, you
honestly,
say
I
that.
think I should still be able to gamble with this.
You do a weighted 1 dice, you do a weighted 6 dice, and you got yourself a craps table set. So, you know, hey, gotta keep that shit in mind. So anyway, you take that. And
All right.
he's
So I have my dice.
You have 1 dice. He's still whittling the other one currently.
All right. Cool.
Unless you want to literally just sit here and wait until he's done with it.
I mean, I have nothing else. Well, actually, I'll roll my dice a bit.
Okay. You roll me a d20 for your d6.
All right. I'll roll a d20 for my d6. That'll be a 13.
13. It seems to favor rolling a 3.
Oh well.
But it's not
That's
that bad.
okay.
Okay. And you, as you're done rolling, and you've rolled it a couple of times to get the nice feel for it. It has been sanded, surprisingly. Like he did whittle it down with what looks like just a cloth. Like as you notice as he's doing it with the other one, he literally takes a piece of cloth, puts sand in it, and makeshift sandpaper to smooth out the dice a bit.
Wow.
And he hands you the second dice. He says, "Pleasure doing business with you."
Thank you. You have a nice whatever time of day it is.
I will do that, in fact. Please tell the king about my fantastic service I provide here.
I shall.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye. And Mortimer shall walk out and continue looking about for the Tamster.
Roll another perception check.
Right. I'll roll with bad die. Maybe bad die will be good die today.
What could ever go wrong? Well then. Uh-huh.
That is a 17.
Okay. 17. For looking for Tammy, you eventually see her again darting in between another set of buildings a little bit farther down.
Is it on this level or next level?
It's still the top layer. She has not moved down a layer yet.
All right. Uh, Mortimer shall stay down at the bottom and continue walking around, acting like he's looking for something.
Okay.
But he will continue looking for Tammy and waiting for her to. He'll do this until Tammy comes down.
Okay. You start walking around, and eventually you walk past another shop that was open. And a goblin runs out and he says, "Hey, buddy, what you looking for? I got some nice things in here if you want them."
Uh, like what?
Oh, many a knick-knack from adventurers like you, you know. Sometimes, occasionally, when a very strong group of adventurers get sent down here and decide to pick a fight with us, they call upon us in the middle to come help with the army. And let's just say I've been on a couple of deployments outside the walls, and I've gotten some pretty good stuff. Some pretty good stuff I was able to smuggle back down. And now I got a little shop going here. You want something?
Yes, I've kind of been pondering what to give. I don't have much right now. The one thing I did have, I kind of sold for this dice set. I do have some rope. Would you be interested in rope?
Rope. Not a lot worth just rope. How much rope?
I have 50 feet of rope.
Ooh.
I'm willing to give you 25 feet of rope.
25 feet of rope, you say? All right. I think I can work with that. 25 feet of rope. How about, and he kind of goes to the side wall and he goes through his big trunk filled to the brim with shit. And he's just kind of pushing stuff to the side. And how about, this stuff? And he pulls out a set of blue robes.
These actually look pretty nice. Are they my size?
They are almost assuredly larger. I mean, they're kind of scrunched up into his hands, but just based off the size of how much he's holding, they look like long, flowy robes.
Oh, interesting. This would be nice. I could probably put it over armor. You know what? You got yourself a deal.
All right now. All right. On 3, we switch. Wait, hold on. What were you trading in return?
25 feet of rope.
Right. And do you cut it, or should I?
Mortimer will take out his rope and just try to get to the center. I think this is the center.
All right. I'll take this side. And he grabs the side that you cut and he pulls it away, and he tosses you the robes. They're very soft. Holy shit, these are smooth and very well crafted.
Nice. Thank you very much. These are lovely.
Anything else? You got another 25 feet of rope if you want to buy something else.
No, I need this rope.
What if I told you you didn't need that rope?
You'd be wrong, probably.
What if I traded you that rope for something that does something better than rope?
Like what?
Hold on. And he starts digging through the chest again, and he pulls out a very small, what kind of looks like a leather, kind of like a water skin, but tiny. He says, "This stuff."
What does it do?
Worm goo. Put it on your hands, you can climb up walls. Sometimes. If you're light enough.
Mortimer just thinks to himself, I weigh 240 pounds. So how much weight would you say this can handle?
Depends on how much you're going to use.
Well, I happen to weigh 240 pounds without anything on my person.
You'd be fine. No, you'll be fine. You could probably use half of what's in here, and you'd be able to use it for, I don't know, 10 minutes or so.
Huh. Well,
You just slap it between your hands. Don't rub your hands together. Never rub your hands together. That's a bad idea. But you just put it on your hands, and then you slap onto a wall. You can climb. Seen it happen. Seen it. Well, I mean, I got this off of an adventuring crew, so.
We're just
Well.
gonna put that in his bag right next to his like thing of explosions, and then and then
What's gonna happen is he's gonna
Yeah, I
knock
gotta-
it over. The cap's gonna fall off, and they're gonna mix together. So he's got fucking napalm on him.
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah,
sick.
and then when I trip, I'm in my heavy armor, and when I trip and fall, it creates a
It
spark
creates
and
a
it lights
spark,
everything
yeah.
on fire.
Technically
Yeah.
speaking, 2 of your party members now have the entire recipe to make a bomb. Placid has wormweed ball, and you have the worm goo. So you guys,
Oh,
can make a
yeah.
bomb.
Yeah, we
Oh.
could.
Guys, do we blow the hell up the king?
He would.
We lure
no,
the
just,
king out.
just
to,
we
like,
sit
the
we
big
sit there
thing
like
of
yeah.
goo.
Yeah, no, like he goes, okay, it's time to kill you guys.
It's
And,
morbid
like,
time. Throw a fucking grenade at him.
No, it's morphing time.
Alright, so anyway.
and then just throw the napalm ball right into his face.
So what do you say? You trading?
Sure.
25 feet of rope. Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
And he tosses you the sack, and it kind of like it's almost like a stress ball in your hand. You know. Feels nice to just kind of sit
Alright.
and squeeze on a little bit, like a little titty. So,
Lovely. We love that. Yay.
so he takes the other
We love
25 feet of rope.
I
and-
love. I love the titty ball.
yeah, little titty ball. So yeah. Anything else? Anything else? We got more. We always got more.
That's all I have on me.
Wow. What about? Oh, is that all?
Everything else, I actually essentially need for down here.
Fine. Fine. Be gone from my shop then if you're broke. Nothing to trade. Nothing to do. Go. I've got business
I'm
to
going.
uphold.
Jeez. Wow. All right. Jesus.
All right. You just walk out. And as you walk out, roll me another perception check.
All right. Where the hell did I put my dice? Are they in my pocket? No.
He shoved them up his ass without realizing. What a kerfuffle.
Oh no. I put them back in my tin.
Not your
My tin of dice.
Oh no.
My
Never
tin
find
of
them again.
dice.
There they are.
That is 16. 15 plus 1.
Okay, 16. You watch as Tammy is currently trying to jump off of the top layer into the second layer by like climbing down the wall and jumping onto a roof.
All right. I shall head over in that direction.
Yeah, you watch her. She hops down, jumps down, and then goes into one of the closed down buildings.
I shall enter that building.
She does, and she gets ready to fucking like throw a punch directly in your face, and it gets about an inch or two away, and she stops and she says, "What the hell? How did you get down here so quickly?"
I am not planning to do anything sketchy. I was just seeing if you would be all right. So I'm just walking down here. All day.
Oh. Wait, you just walked down here? You just waltzed down here? You just
Yes.
tippy
Yes,
tapped?
because I'm not. For all they know, I'm not. I'm just shopping, which is technically what I've been doing.
Fair. Anything good?
Well, I got this pair of dice. Almost certainly weighted, one of them, but
Ooh.
they're dice. And also, I got this lovely robe.
Goddamn, that is a really nice robe, actually. It's so soft.
I know, it's crazy.
What did you trade
And then
for
I
that?
also got. I traded some. I traded half of my rope for this, and then the other half of my rope I got for this
Oh, yeah. Well,
sticky
that's
stuff, where
interesting.
I could climb. I can climb stuff with this stuff.
Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, by the way, just write down in your thing it gives 2 things of spider climb for 10 minutes each.
All right.
So Tammy's like, "Okay, is there anything else you found out about this lair?"
I've been walking around here a while, and as far as I can tell, it's mainly just shops,
Mhm.
and that's it.
Okay, just just shops then. You want to join me down to the bottom layer then? Or do you want to sneak up at top and see if we can go back behind the throne?
Yes, I will. I may want to first pretend to go back upstairs, because if I'm down here too long, they might start wondering what the hell I'm doing.
Right. No, I get. No, that's smart. Well, shit. How am I gonna get back up now? Do you know how hard it was to sneak around without getting caught?
You're okay to be up there. You were fine. There was no.
So,
They were fine with us exploring up there.
So I can just walk up the stairs and they're not gonna care?
Oh no, they're gonna care if you walk up the stairs because they know you didn't come down the stairs.
That's a good point. Shit.
But you can borrow this.
You gonna hand her the titty?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What? How do I use this stuff?
Apply it to your hands and climb.
Got it. That
Do
checks
not
out.
rub your hands together.
Whoa. Okay. Why am I? Okay. Sure. Got it. Don't rub my hands together. Thanks. Well, in that case, if I can sneak around on the ceilings and stuff, I'll put a little bit on my feet and I'll just crawl. I think I'm gonna go down to the bottom layer. I'm gonna see what I can find.
All right. I will attempt my best to see if I can join.
All right. If you want, you can make a distraction on the way up, and I'll I don't know, meet you up by the kings, and we'll go up there in a minute.
All right. So, wait. What's the plan?
I'm gonna go down a layer. You go up a layer. I'll meet you up at the top layer.
Okay, you're meeting me up there. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I'll
Got
give it what, an hour?
All right. I will do that.
Here, and she takes out the paste stuff that you did, and she dumps it on her hands, and she hands you back the titty, and she just kind of lets it drivel onto her hands, and now her hands are all sticky. She's like, all right.
All right.
And she starts crawling
You have
towards
fun.
the edge of the wall, and she slaps on and does like a little front flip over. She's gone.
All right. Cool. And
Or
I will
just
head.
didn't tell her it only lasts like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be.
I told her everything else though.
Yeah, but
You
now
did
she's
tell
in
her
the
everything
bottom
else.
layer and you have the titty.
Yeah.
Is she already kaput gone?
Yes.
Well.
Well, fuck.
What could go wrong?
Well, shit.
Great.
Well, nothing I can do now.
What's your game plan, Mort? You're now at the bottom layer.
Mortimer shall go back up to the stairs.
Okay. You start going back up the stairs, the same four as before, look you up and down, and they let you up without incident.
All right, cool. And I shall wait up there. I must go do something real quick.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do while you're up there, or are you just sitting up there waiting?
I guess I shall read my prayer book.
Okay. Well, he's going to be gone, and I'm not going to narrate what happens to Tammy for suspense reasons. And Olohorn and Placid are being gay and cuddling. So,
Yeah,
the fuck are we supposed to do?
We're based cuddle maxers.
Yeah, I
I guess cut to the next day.
But I can't. I have to wait till they're done with their scenario.
Yeah,
Because
bro.
very bad things can occur. Things can go very wrong.
I don't like this foreshadowing.
What? I'm just saying.
I don't
Something
know.
could.
And y'all make fun of Olohorn for fucking everything up.
Yeah.
Hey, we're cuddling, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
We're being
yeah.
two bros cuddling.
Let the world
As
fade
replaced
around
Tammy.
you. Wow. Alright, that was quick. You guys are gonna come back
just
and
really-
fucking Tammy's been
bro.
hung from the town square, and you're like, it's fine, I've moved on.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't say I didn't say I wanted this relationship. This is one-sided as shit.
You know.
You're
Just means I
not down
cuddled
for
with
the
you.
Allahorn Placid romance arc, huh?
Oh,
Cuddle with a
God.
dude one time, you're gonna...
It's
Something's
crazy.
bound
Cuddle
to
with a dude
grow.
one time.
I mean, shit,
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, I slept with Clone one time, and now I'm moving to Alaska with the guy, so... You know. So what happens
That's fucking hilarious.
Cuddling
No,
is a
I
gateway
fucking-
drug.
Craziest thing is, I saw an Instagram reel. The fucking D&D when my buddy in D&D wants us to get married canonically in the game.
That's funny as hell. I mean, I would do that if I had like a girlfriend. I'd want to date her in D&D world. I think that'd be fun.
Of course.
So anyway,
Yeah.
so how are you guys doing? We'll take this as a little intermission break to go, I don't know, piss and do whatever. How y'all doing?
To go piss and shit and fart and cum all at the
chilling.
same time.
All at the exact
tired.
same time from the exact same hole.
I'm just
Yeah.
tired. That's it.
You just tired?
Yeah.
No, but how you feel about that campaign? How you guys liking it?
Oh, it's fun.
You guys liking
I like
Goblin
it.
It's
Town?
pretty,
I'm
it's
enjoying
pretty
it.
good. Don't like
Oh,
don't like
do you want-
don't like the Tammy's about to get fucking
You don't like
got.
the horrible vibes that are going on this
The
session?
horrible things. That
Yeah.
Yeah. The
No,
vibes
fucking,
are in fact off this session, yeah.
I do like that I immediately befriended the king that would have had us executed as quickly as possible.
Oh my god,
otherwise.
you have no idea how saved y'all's asses were by the little, like, offhanded mention
yeah.
of the party drinker.
Y'all make fun of Olohorn. You're like, oh, don't give him booze. He's gonna ruin everything if he gets drunk. And he literally fixes everything.
This was the
when he
only
gets
time
drunk.
you fixed something by drinking.
Olohorn was a druid
want
who
you
was
to-
born to be a bard.
It's true.
Yeah, this is bard activities every
You're
day.
gonna start bard multiclassing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
yeah, remember-
I could be an interpretive dancer bard.
absolutely. That would go so
Interpretive
fucking hard.
dance.
I used to have a bard who painted, and he basically did like a. Y'all ever watch JoJo Bizarre
He was like-
Adventure?
I was gonna
Yeah.
compare it to George and the Purple Crayon.
Oh no, not George and the fucking Purple Crayon. That movie was terrible. Y'all seen the live action one?
No.
No.
Oh my god, it's so bad. He's like 30.
It's supposed to be a baby, isn't
Oh,
it?
this,
Like a toddler.
Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Harold.
2020. Yeah, Harold and the
So
Purple Crayon.
true.
It came out in 2024, and he's like a literal 30-year-old dude. And they're just like, yeah, no, this is him. Shut up.
I
Olohorn
remember that
could
Adult
do
Swim
bard
bit.
multi-classing.
Here, look.
That'd be amazing.
Look in a Husky chat.
I remember the Adult Swim bit of like where like his dad was a drunk, abusive person,
Jesus.
and like he made a purple dad that like murdered his dad
Base
and
as
like
hell.
took him
Why?
away from that life.
Why would you make a live-action Harold and the Purple Crayon movie?
Why would you make
That's
him
like the
35?
That's like the worst thing.
Money.
you
Why
could-
is it like Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah, but if it was animated,
I think that would go
animated,
hard.
he wasn't
Animated would go
35,
crazy.
That would go hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they had to do live action and get this motherfucker to play him.
I absolutely
The guy that
hate.
played Shazam,
Oh my god. Okay, so I found something worse about it.
right?
All those
You're gonna have to
characters
name
are
this episode George and the Harold and the Purple Crayon.
tick 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 in the purple crayon. Tick 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 in the purple worm bowl.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look, these guys are supposed to be the drawings. So the black dude in the back is supposed to be a hippo, and the Tumblr girl is supposed to be a porcupine for some fucking reason. That shit's crazy.
What?
Yeah, look at the pictures I sent. Like, that's the marketing for it. If you guys don't know
Oh,
what we're
my-
referring to, by the way, Google Harold and the Purple Crayon 2024 movie. You'll understand. Anyway, wild shit. So, anyway, Allhorn, are you back? Or Mort, are you back?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. So you're gonna sit up there. Are you gonna? What are you doing in your hour of waiting?
I shall pray.
Great. You're just gonna pray. You're just gonna hang out. Those two are being gay and cuddling.
I'm gonna pray that Tammy doesn't fucking die.
So I'm just gonna put one thing in the chat that I rolled earlier, and then we're gonna continue talking. Just you and I. We're just gonna be little friends, and we're gonna chat, and nothing has gone wrong. Let's just put this in Husky chat real quick. So I will not tell you anything based off the interpretations, but a roll was made. Sacrifices had to happen. You know how it is. So
God damn it.
No!
Mort, you wait your hour.
David's gonna kill me!
Mort, you've waited your hour. She's not here.
God damn it. Did I hear any commotion coming from any of the staircases?
Nope.
Did I hear any commotion coming from any of the staircases?
Didn't hear a thing. I mean, you
Well-
heard the general, like, people walking and talking occasionally. Because it's like, it's kind of like the upstairs town and here are pretty similar, as in there's always a nightlife based off the fact that there is no sun. You know, somebody's always out and about because somebody's always sleeping and somebody's always awake. So there's, you know, there's people,
Well-
there's the goblins out and about doing shit, but none of them really give a shit.
God damn it. Mortimer shall he's gonna attempt to climb down.
Okay, you're gonna go back down a layer.
Yes, climbing. He's not gonna go past the guards.
Not gonna go past the guards. Roll a stealth check.
Stealth. Alright, a +1.
Yep.
And I'm not in heavy armor, so this is not with disadvantage.
No, it's just a regular roll. What could go wrong? That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Shit.
Nope.
19.
Nope. Fuck you. 19.
Plus
So dirty 20.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You are you wearing the robe, by the way?
Sure.
Okay. So you put on the blue robe and you kind of like almost parachute your way down like a squirrel suit. As it helps delay your speed as you slide down the side of the wall.
He glides down like Batman in the fucking Arkham games.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what happened.
Banana.
Yeah, that's almost exactly what happens as you are now on the center layer, and you don't think anyone saw you.
I'm going to take a look around to see if I see anything from here.
Roll perception check. How good are your eyes working?
It's a +1, so not that great. That'll be a 15, 16.
16. Well, 16, you're looking around. Couple of different shops are closed. Couple of different shops are open. That's about it.
No Tammy.
No Tammy. You are Tammyless.
Well, ain't that fun. Mortimer, I guess, is gonna go down to the next level.
You roll me another stealth check. Don't even. Why are you turning your
Alright.
camera off at this point? You know you're just gonna be rolling roll after roll. Put that shit back on. Or
Oh,
use the
no,
bot
man.
like everyone else.
No!
Never. Roll.
That is,
19 plus
so +1, dirty 20
30,
again.
20 again. Yeah, you slide down another layer undetected.
I'm going to take a look around down here.
Take another perception check.
Alright then. That is a 14, 15.
Got it. So, unlike all the other layers that had buildings or things put in the wall, this is almost completely open. There's nothing, there's no walls, there's nothing. There's just holes in the ground, and people are living in these holes and these little divots. And some people have tried carving out sections of a cave with their bare hands and get little tiny alcoves. But it is almost all open. And you look around and through some of the tunnels and you start dipping your head down. And several of the goblins are staring at you in straight bewilderment of the fact that you're down here. That's about it.
Pleasure to see you. Pleasure to see you. Hello. Nice to see you. Hello. Have you seen any other people down here who are?
Are you just going to ask that in general to all of them, or are you just going to ask a select few?
I'm just gonna ask a select few.
Roll me a d20.
All right. That is 17.
Okay. You watch as they a lady goblin walks up to you with long wiry hair. She goes, "Yeah, I saw a girl walk down here. He was crawling on the walls. It was all creepy."
All right.
Yeah.
Did you see where they went?
Yeah, she looked like she went down one of the caves over there. She points, like, past you.
Okay then. Thank you. Do you know what's down that cave?
Yeah. Work.
Okay.
Yeah, there's several caves, especially those. They all connect up, and they interlap on each other. So some of them will go some places, some of them will veer you off to other places. But that specific tunnel is in the direction of the farming district. that we're
All
all
right.
forced to work at.
All right. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I would give you something for your troubles, but I am flat out broke. So,
Yeah, not the first time I've heard it. It's all right. We're used to it.
uh, anyways, Mortimer shall head on over to there,
Okay.
being
So you head to that tunnel.
being subtle about it.
Now I got I mean, you can try being nonchalant, but I do reiterate, you were the only non-goblin down there, and you're pretty much the only entertainment they've had in a
Yeah,
while.
I'm just gonna kind of try to act like I'm supposed to be there.
No, I get it. So you start walking towards that hole, and there's a goblin who is walking in before you, and he's just walking around. Goes into the tunnel.
Uh,
You gonna join him?
all right.
Go follow him in
Yeah,
their little
sure.
tunnel. Sure, you follow him.
Yeah,
Are
sure.
you gonna follow him through the whole way, or are you just kind of walking behind him?
I'm just gonna walk behind him and just while I'm walking, look around to see if I find any signs of our good friend
Yeah, roll perception
who is
check
not
again.
dead.
Oh, yeah, not dead. Wink.
Who is not dead. All right, that is 18, 19.
19. You look around. Eventually, you are able to find little stickies on the ceiling, presumably from where she had slapped her hands in.
All right. Do I see a direction they're heading? Is it just the
They're
same path we're heading down?
they're going down a different tunnel, but they've been following
All
you for
right.
the most part while you were looking around, and now they are starting to veer away from where the other goblin's going.
All right. I shall go the other direction.
Okay. You start going the other direction, and you start following the little slaps, and you keep going, and then eventually they stop, and you look down, and there's an impact on the ground, almost as if the 10 minutes has worn up, and then she kind of like velcroed off.
Unfortunate. Uh, so can I get any sense of where they went after this?
I mean, there's only two paths ahead of you. It kind of goes up, and you're going down one tunnel right now, and you can see ahead of you where it V's off. So there are two paths ahead of you. You have no idea which one she went down.
And I couldn't make any cool like maybe they scuffed her shoe and left something there.
You can roll investigation if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that. Investigation.
Yeah, it's like
Plus zero.
perception, but like for specific shit.
It's like perception, but worse for me.
Yeah, it do be like that.
That is 17.
17. Okay. You look around. It looks like she went to the right.
I will head down to the right.
You head down to the right, and you're just gonna keep going and following paths and tunnels. Roll me just a general d20. Let's just see how well you're able to. You don't add anything, correct, to your roll, or is it 1?
Well, for investigation, no, but I rolled an 18.
Okay. So an 18, you are eventually able to walk around, and you find a section of what looks like makeshift mines, as there are several goblins with pointy sticks who are trying to dig a hole. They're like doing a mine shaft, but with no pickaxes or anything. It's like almost as if they were worn down to the nub.
All right, Mortimer will he is gonna look around, see if he can spot Tammy anywhere in here.
You start looking, and it's like hundreds of feet long, like really, really deep, expansive mines.
God damn it.
But you don't see her.
All right. Well, these guys look friendly enough, probably. Hopefully.
Enough.
Hopefully. I beg to my God up there. Please don't let these guys be stupid ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, you just meant like 30 copies of us.
Who knows? What could
Okay.
go wrong? So what are you doing, Mort? What's your game plan?
Mortimer shall walk up to our good little miner guys here.
and you start doing it, and as soon as you like go to tap him on the back, the goblin you does immediately recoils and hides behind the stick. He says, "I'm digging. I promise, I'm digging."
Uh, I can see that. I was just gonna ask you if you had seen another person
Uh, uh,
that was
should I have?
tall here. I mean, if you didn't, you don't have to lie to me. Just
I,
give it to me straight.
I,
Did you see someone?
I would never lie. I would never lie. We saw a woman came down here, tried talking to us. We didn't listen. We promise.
All right. Do you know which direction they headed?
Um, she walked down that way further in, trying to talk to more people. I think she probably went in one of the side tunnels. I don't know for sure, though. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
You have a lovely whatever time of day it is.
Oh, okay.
And Mortimer shall walk off.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he turns around and he starts digging again.
Yeah, Mortimer shall walk off and go to the direction that they said Tammy had headed.
Sure. It is another. Like I said earlier, it's like almost like a fucking ant farm down here, as there's several branching paths, and even walking down this mine, there's several offshoots into separate tunnels. But you do eventually find the one that he had pointed out, and it looks like it starts to spiral upward.
Oh, interesting. Mortimer shall head up.
Okay. You start heading up, and it's getting to be a little bit more of a what's the word I'm looking for? Vertical climb than you were anticipating. You're basically trying to climb up the slide right now, like the tunnel slides at the park. You're basically trying to climb up one of those. So
Good thing I was not wearing my armor for this.
That would have been really funny. You just start sliding down, and one of the spikes gets stuck in the wall, and you're just being hung there vertically. Yeah, roll me a dex. Just roll an edge of dex.
Dex?
Yeah, just roll your
All
dex.
right. +1.
Yeah.
That'll be 15.
15, you say. Yeah, you're able to successfully climb up since you don't have any of your armor. Though occasionally your robe does slip on your foot, and you have to like kind of shuffle it up a bit.
Ugh.
But you are eventually able to work your way up the spiral until it starts to flatten out again. And the tunnel is getting smaller. Like, it is less defined. I mean, most of the tunnel has been pretty shittily made, like carved in very blatantly. But it's almost like this section of the mine has been newer.
Mortimer is gonna go ahead and look around for Tammy.
Yeah, you look around, and you start crawling down more tunnels. Are you going to start following the new path, or are you going to follow one of the old carved-out paths?
Can I make a lovely investigation check?
Sure! There's 2 old paths and 1 new path that seems to be going left.
We love a straight roll. That is a 12.
Okay. A 12. You look around and you're not sure. The trail has gone cold.
Oh. Probably down the new one, probably. Hopefully.
Okay. So you start following down the newer tunnel. And as it's getting smaller and smaller, you're now crawling on your hands and knees. In a very similar manner to how Olohorn and Placid had to have in the past. You are now on all fours, crawling.
It's a really good thing I did not wear my armor.
You keep going, and it raises you up a little bit more, and eventually you get to a small, slightly larger carved out area, almost like a little waiting room. But you can see that there's a hole carved in the wall, like a little peephole.
Do I see anything in there? What do I see?
Do you peek in through the little hole?
Yeah, I'll try my best not to be seen.
You stick your
By
eye
anything
up
that
to the
might be
hole,
there.
and a little goblin dick comes. No, It's you look in.
Oh!
It's a little glory hole. No, it's the king's little area. You're on ground floor, but you were looking into the
Holy shit.
king's little palace that you were in earlier.
Holy shit.
And you look
Not
as
what
the
I
as the
expected.
little room continues off around and in a corner.
Do I see anyone in there?
Currently there are 4 guards, but no one else.
No ticks?
No ticks. Well, roll me a perception check.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
That's a little bit of perception. That is 17, and I think I have a +1. So that is a 18.
18.
17 +1.
You actually do notice a tick. A dead tick. A dead tick on a pike in the center of the room. You are unsure which one.
I don't see any tattoos.
None of them
I
have.
mean,
You don't see the birthmark.
birthmarks.
No. It is from asshole to mouth impaled. You do not see a which one though.
It's probably the one that went with placid sex, because that's the one the king wanted to speak to personally. All right. Well. Mortimer shall head back down.
Okay. You start heading back down the tunnel. And roll me just a history check to see if you remember the path you took.
History.
Yeah, just see if you
Plus
get
0.
lost.
+0. 14.
14. You think you got the general area, and then you come out a tunnel, and you are in a completely different area, but you are still in the mines. You came back to the mine area, you just went down a different tunnel to get there.
All right. Okay. What to do? What do I do? I know we can't really communicate that well, but God, if you're able to do any sign type thing, I don't know. I've never really known the extent of what you can do. Got any pointers for me?
Roll a religion check, I suppose. Are you trying to use commune?
Basically, just trying to commune with my God.
But are you trying to use the spell commune?
I just basically hoping and praying that my God does something.
And just to refresh my memory, because it's been a while since we talked it up, what was your god again?
God of luck.
Got it. Roll. Roll your dice.
Religion?
No, roll 2d6.
Oh, 2d6.
Your little wooden dice.
All right, that is a 5 and a 3.
Doesn't seem like anything comes for you.
Well, worth a shot. Mortimer shall go. I'm guessing I'm in the big. I'm in the big mining area where all those goblins were, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to. Do I see the same goblin from before?
I mean, he's a little further down the tunnel. You'd have to walk towards him, but yeah.
I shall walk towards him.
Okay. You walk towards him. He's like full force, fucking throwing his stick into a wall.
Hello again.
Hello. I've still been digging.
Yep, I can see that very clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Since the last time we talked, did you see this person again?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Thank you very much.
Okay. Can I go back to digging?
Always.
Okay. And he goes back to digging. And you see as he like pulls out a little gem and sticks it on a sack to his side.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's interesting. I'm going to try to re-find where I first entered from and see if I can retrace from there.
Histerize me, baby.
Hiss. I'm gonna hiss you. I'm gonna hiss you
Give me a
so hard.
hysterectomy, baby.
All right, that is a 19. Good. Thank God.
Plus anything?
Nope.
Okay. You're eventually able to work your way out, and you are back in the bottom layer.
Oh no! What I was trying to do was get back to where I first entered to like go back up to where I made that decision between the
Oh,
new tunnels and the new tunnel.
oh, you're trying to go back to where the new and the old tunnels converged.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were trying to
to go
leave.
down. I was trying to get down to a different path
Got
to
it. So you go to one of the
hopefully
older.
find this.
You go to one of the older tunnels. Which one are you gonna take? The left or the right one?
Can I make another investigation now that I'm back here?
Shh. For what? What are you trying to investigate now?
Tammy, where did they go?
Uh, you already did.
Pretty please.
I would, but
Yeah,
you
but now
literally
I'm
already
back.
did.
Yeah, but now I'm back. Now I'm back here with like I'm. It's new pair of eyes, you know.
If you don't stop talking about that talking like that, that's 2 strikes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna publicly execute you. All right, roll.
All right. Okay. You get killed immediately. 19, and this is investigation, so plus nothing.
Uh, it looks like she went down the new tunnel. It just by following the general footprint pattern, you would assume she
Where
went
the
down
hell
the
did?
new tunnel.
There's no way. I went down the new tunnel, right? And
Yes, and
were there any offshoots in the new tunnel,
yes,
or did
when
it just
no,
end?
no, it went into that little tunnel, and then there was the little room that you were in that had a glory hole that you were looking through. But it went left. It kept going into a big curve.
Oh, well, I'll do that then.
Okay, so you go down the curved tunnel, and you keep going, and the path is just as small as it was before. It stopped being as open, and it eventually opens up into a small room, like a small hole window up on the ceiling.
All right. I shall peek my head out.
Okay, you peek your head out. It's another little carved out room, and you trying to shimmy your way up in there, um, and you see it drops down into a room filled with holes, very deep holes, and you kind of peer off into one of the holes using the like kind of like squinting and like trying to look down there best you can. Uh, looks like there's a bunch of goblins down there.
Uh, okay. Mortimer, he shall. So how far? How would I be able to get down to? Is it just a big drop?
It's like an air vent. You would have to like fall out of the ceiling, but you could do it. Basically, the way that the
Sure.
tunnel was is it was originally at the ground floor, and you've slowly worked your way back up a little bit, and you're now on top of the ceiling, equivalent. But I mean, it's built into a wall, so it's you're just above it now, and now there's a little tiny exit for presumably a goblin-sized person to slide through and fall down into that room.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to Batman my way down there again.
Okay, roll. Just roll dex.
Stealth?
No, just roll. Yeah, roll stealth.
It's the same either way. That is 17, 18.
18. Yeah, you're able to fucking Batman your way down once more. There are several guards, but you were able to hide uh, behind a table, and no one seems to notice you.
Do I see what all of the goblins are looking at?
I mean, there's several. There's like 4 or 5 goblins in there, all kind of walking around, checking in the holes, and that's about it.
Do I see any signs of Tammy having been here? Like, Do I see any like drag marks or anything?
Roll me another perception check.
All right, +1. We love that. We love +1.
Turn on the camera. Let's see.
That is 18, 19.
Okay. You do see. You see where it looks like Tammy fell flat on her ass underneath the vent and then was dragged into one of the nearby holes.
Do I think I could get to that hole without
Uh,
being immediately spotted?
Maybe. I mean, there's nobody actively at it. There are no guards directly next to the hole, but there's not a lot of things hiding you. It's a large open area. With, the border, like, around the perimeter, there's chairs and tables and shit like that. But once you get towards the center section where all the holes, it's mostly just holes.
Wait. Bullhorn, I'm trying my fucking hardest to save your girl right now. All right.
Everyone makes fun of Olorn for fucking shit up, but Mort has been.
Yeah.
What the hell did I do? I forgot one detail. Okay, it's Tammy's fault for getting captured. All right.
It's Tammy's fault.
They're the one who got captured and shit.
So what are you doing?
You could have told her how it worked.
I did mostly. All right. I shall try to sneak on. I'm gonna, I'm gonna like crouch down and then like pull my robe around and just hide myself.
Okay.
And try to just make it seem like I'm really short.
Your blue robes, are you just gonna like walk around on your knees?
Yeah.
Alright, roll deception check.
Deception?
Yeah.
I have good charisma. That's great actually, a +3. That is 18, 21.
21? Yeah, it doesn't look like they pay you too much mind. You just kind of blend in a little bit with the, I don't know, with the fucking cave wall. You're just kind of like trying to hide amongst the shadows and creating more shadows with your cloak. And you eventually get to the edge of one of the holes, and you do in fact see Tammy at the bottom. Fucking I say handcuffed, but it's more of two like rope knotted around.
All right. I'm gonna look down. Let's see. What do I have on me to help with that?
Man, if only you had 50 foot of rope.
I still do have the climbing stuff though. And
You do? You have one more thing of paste?
You have a knife?
no, but I do have a tinderbox. Maybe they could try to burn the ropes off.
That'd be so noticeable.
Yes, but I could. Would you prefer me to drop an entire longsword down?
I don't know. What's your game plan?
I'm gonna look over. What spells do I have? Do they look? That's touch. All right.
What? What are you asking? Do they what?
All right. I'm gonna pull out. Fine. Fuck it. Go pull out my longsword. And I'm just gonna bring it to. Is Tammy like tied to anything, or are they just kind of handcuffed?
She's just got the things around her hands. They're all in the hole, just kind of sitting there. The hole goes down about a solid 30 feet. And you see that there are like dead bodies, like just decomposing goblins. And there are a couple of live ones, but they're all just sitting in there, not really doing anything.
All right. I am going to drop down my longsword, like blade down into a corner where Tammy is not at. A different corner.
Okay.
That way Tammy doesn't get fucking stabbed.
You're not going to stab her. I do reiterate, 30 feet. At most, you're going to be able to get like 8 foot.
It's 30 feet. It's 30 feet deep, right?
Right, from top of hole to bottom of hole. The holes are pretty wide though, so like you can see from up, you know.
Yeah, I'm dropping the sword down like blade to stick into the ground. That way it doesn't like clatter down there.
Roll. Just roll a d20, see how well that plans out.
All right.
Make sure you don't hit nothing on the way down.
That is 18.
Okay, 18 plus anything? No, of course not. It's just a straight roll. Yeah, you drop it and it lands directly straight down, pointing into the ground. Unnoised. Though several
does.
goblins notice immediately and confusedly look up at you.
God damn it.
Roll a stealth check at disadvantage.
All right. We'll love that.
Just trying to kill some of the people in the hole. You know how it be.
Just executing them, you get it.
So that's so 2 17s, and this is stealth,
Yeah.
so 18.
Okay. No one seems to notice you. You seem to be good. Tammy kind
I
of
look
looks
because-
over at the sword
How
and
the
immediately
fuck
understands
is
what's
Mort-
happening.
Is Mort rolling so well?
It is a fucking miracle.
So Tammy walks
Like,
Tammy sees the sword, immediately figures out what's going on, looks up, sees you, and starts like trying to saw off the part of her rope. And several goblins also go to do that.
All right, it's fine. If the other goblins try to do fuck shit, that gives us time to do fuck shit as well.
Tammy is kind of like trying to wave in your direction to come down here, like lean towards her.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, she does it. She grabs one of the goblins now that her hands are free. She picks herself up onto the top of the sword, standing on the hilt. Olohorn, roll me a d20 just to see how well she's able to throw a goblin up to Mort.
Please,
Is she gonna do
please.
monkeys in a barrel?
Yeah, kind of. That's what she's
Bullhorn,
attempting to do.
I've never asked much from you. Just to not think too much. Please, I beg of you. I beg of you, roll good.
Three.
God.
3.
Damn it.
She tries throwing it, and it's not that the throw isn't super good. It's that the goblin she chose to throw was so fucking decrepit and old that she put too much force into it, and one of his arms fucking dislocates as it clips onto the side of the wall, and he falls down into a big thing of pain, and he starts wailing.
God damn it.
And you just hear one of the guards go, "Hey! No suffering past 9!" And he starts walking over there.
Damn.
Based.
All right. I'm gonna.
Bro,
We'll
it's this situation all over again, Devin.
Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Mort, they are now actively walking in your directions towards the hole that you are sitting in front of.
Does Tammy seem to be to have they have their bonds free, right?
Yeah, Tammy pulls out the sword and tries to lay several dead bodies on top of it so no one notices, and then she kind of like fake throws the wraps over her arms again and sits back down.
I am just gonna go. I'm gonna go piss off into a corner and try to hide.
Right, roll stealth at disadvantage. Because they can very blatantly see you right now.
Okay.
We just see him stand up and run away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A nat 20 and a 15, a 16.
He books it like
Okay.
fucking Bumblebee from the new Transformers.
Yeah, you start like running away, and it's not that they don't notice you, it's that they don't like get to you in time before you're able to get out of the way and behind something. So they kind of saw you, they just didn't give a shit, and then by the time they looked back up, you're gone. And they look into the hole, and one of them just says, "What's the problem in here?" And you just hear some offhanded yellings in the hole, and you notice as one of them is just sitting there like, I hurt my shoulder, I'm sorry, I tripped. And he's like, "Yeah, well, you do better to do it quietly." And he spits in the hole and walks away.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So do I get the feeling that they're now actively looking around?
They are. They're now going from
Oh.
hole to hole, looking around.
All right. Well, okay. Cool. Lovely. All right. Fuck it, we ball. Mortimer will apply the sticky things to his hand.
Okay.
Ed is going to jump into a fucking hole.
Okay, you jump in Tammy's hole or just a hole?
Tammy's.
You
Roll stealth
could
again.
have just given her the fucking thing.
I was already. I was gone. I couldn't get back to the hole without them seeing me.
Right, so roll
Just
stealth
thrown it in
again
there.
at disadvantage because they are actively patrolling.
Holy shit. Okay. 19, 18, 19.
Okay. So 19, yeah, you were able to like stealthily slide your way across and you just slide straight into the hole, smack your hands down, and you stop in place. You are now on the interior of one of the cylinders.
I'm gonna start climbing down, and I motion towards my sword hilt area
Mm-hmm.
for like Tammy to like. I'm climbing down enough to where Tammy could reach me.
Got it. You start reaching down, and because of how long and flowing this is, you only have to go about halfway down till Tammy could very easily reach. And so Tammy is now holding on to the bottom of your robe. But also, as Tammy holds on to the bottom of the robe, several goblins are also trying to climb up on Tammy.
Okay. Does Tammy grab my sword?
Tammy, yeah, sure. Tammy grabs it. I mean, she's literally just standing up, holding your robe with one hand, so she just bends down and grabs the sword.
Okay, I'm going to start climbing.
Okay. With her and all the goblins and your sword.
Sure.
Roll
I see no problem with this.
strength at disadvantage.
A strength, an athletics or strength?
Strength. This is, can you,
But why?
with your little 13 new... Because you're carrying like 400 pounds of people.
Yeah, that's athletics.
No, this is a straight endurance.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have you do a
Bro
separate
forgot
roll in a
he's, like,
second.
lifting a bunch of people.
So that's 19 and a 12. So 13 is my highest.
Okay, 13. You are able to start moving, but you don't know how well that pace is gonna hold onto your hands. You have a sneaking suspicion you might fall if you go any higher.
How far up is it till it's the top of a hole?
You have 10 feet until your hands can touch the top. So what's the game plan?
What do I have? What do I have? If only I had fucking rope. I knew it was a terrible idea to give my fucking rope away, but I was convinced.
Yeah, you little goober. You should know that I'm the DM and I never want to have anything good happen to you people. Of course I'm gonna make terrible decisions that you guys will fall for. Every time, you fools.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Cool. Lovely. Amy, you try to use the sword to help me, like plunge it, like don't fully plunge it, but just like use it to try to help us climb.
So you're trying to like get her to use it like an ice pick into the wall?
Yeah, because these walls are like these. What are these walls?
Stone. Solid
Damn,
stone.
I thought this was just gonna be fucking. Maybe it was just gonna be really hard dirt. Fuck.
I mean, that's what the ground is. The ground is just pretty hard dirt and dead bodies. So when you dropped it, it was able to stick into the ground a little bit. But if you tried stabbing it into the wall, it would definitely make a noise.
Is this smooth stone or is
No, it's not
kind of rigid in areas?
It's kind of rigid. It's not perfectly smooth. But it's also not like a fucking rock climbing wall, obviously, because it holds fucking prisoners in there, you know? So there's not like footholds and shit, but it is not a perfectly smooth carved.
Well, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna move my hands to places. I'm gonna try to find a place to grab onto anything.
Okay, now you can roll athletics.
Okay. At disadvantage still?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's 12, 15, so a 15 in total.
Okay. A 15. You are slowly but surely working your way up the thing. The only issue is you get about 5 feet up, and you are looking up to see how much further you go, and you just see a goblin with a spear looking straight at you.
Pleasure to see you. Anyways, I am going to.
You're going to get stabbed in
I'm
the
gonna-
face real quick.
I'm gonna attempt to grab this man's spear.
Roll. Give me one second. Let me roll this real quick. If he misses, I'll let you get a counter roll. Oh shit, sorry, question mark, not explanation mark. Teehee, that's the other one. 12 plus 1, 13. What's your AC with nothing on?
A fucking 13.
Wonderful. Well, let's just do 1d4 as you take a cool, crisp 5 points of damage as you get stabbed into the hole and you fall. You, Tammy, and all the goblins.
While me
Yeah, you
and
two are just
Placid
cuddling.
sleeping.
Yeah. Everyone takes 1 point of falling damage as you fall the rest of the way back down the hole as you kind of like instinctually go to grab your face. And you are now stuck in the bottom of the hole. And the goblin that stabbed you is, "Alright! We found the disturbance! Seems she brought a friend!" And they all start
You're a piece of shit.
swarming around your little tunnel, as there are now 5 guards staring at you as you two are both stuck in a hole. And I think that's where we'll end today's session. Anyone have anything to say before we
damn
go
it.
away?
Fuck you, Mort.
Moral of the
Tammy's fault.
story.
They got fucking captured. She just tried to fucking help.
If only she knew how long those spider climbs lasted. If
Yeah.
I
only.
forgot one fucking detail.
That's
all
a
right?
pretty important
Devils in the
detail.
details.
That's like if you.
Devils in the
That's like if you
details.
did a.
Details to say.
You gave her a getaway car with no gas in it.
Yeah. Literally, fucking the cops are right on her tail. Fucking goes to start the car. Bop, bop, bop. That's all you hear.
Yeah, you backfired her ass.
Fucking-
Anyway, say
Look,
goodbye.
I made a mistake, but it's okay. We have it. It's all right.
It's alright, we're all gonna
You
be
say
fine.
you have it now, but
This is the biggest fuck up that has happened in this game.
in this campaign.
Wow.
Look, even
Good
even
projection
without
there,
seeing,
Olohorn.
yeah,
Listen,
exactly.
Listen,
No,
this
it's
is worse.
I'm gonna be
at
honest,
least
yeah, it's
Olohorn's
gonna be worse
mistakes-
than the
At
terrorists.
least Olohorn's mistakes never got important people killed.
Yeah. Moral of the story.
No one died yet.
Moral of the
Well-
story. Fuck Mort. Goodbye, everybody.